not the biggest, but I would almost say that the second biggest update to Subsistence, period. I'm laughing because it took me forever to figure out how to get up on the damn steps of my own base in the dark. That's what happens when you forget to turn your cheaty gamma on. You always pay for it. What is up, everybody? That's right, it's Bloodstalker. We're back with some more Subsistence, of course. This is going to be a little different perspective of things. Now, you know, up till I guess recently, we've been playing a lot of Subsistence on the channel. We made a decision a while back to go back to, you know, go to having a Subsistence video every day. I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm not going to lie, it was awesome. Things went really smooth. We had a good time. It was a blast. However, unfortunately, you get burned out faster doing that, and which I knew would happen, but I also knew that things would change. You know, updates would come out, things like that. So we continued to do that for a while. Then we decided to stop. So there haven't been as many Subsistence videos out, and that's because it's kind of, I can only do so much in this game that's fun. We all know for some reason, all I got to do is just turn record on and just play one day in the game, and things never tend to be too dull. I think, honestly, in all my history of playing this game, I've had maybe a couple of gameplay sessions that were just boring. Only a handful. I could count on one hand, literally. I guarantee it. So, what's the purpose of this video? Well, we're talking about an update. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way, instead of just talking about it as we play the game, I got a lot distracted in this game because, like I said, we don't tend to have too many dull moments in this game. But that's what I love about Subsistence. I know as of late, we've all been frustrated and upset with it. I'm going to be one of the biggest proponents of that. I've said a lot of negative things just in frustration. It's not that I don't love this game. I think that's why we're all so passionate about this game. And I think that saying this and reaffirming it reminds us of these things. We love Subsistence. That's why a lot of us are on this channel. There's some people that are subscribed for other games, but Subsistence is mainly the one game that a lot of us have a common bond in. We've been playing Subsistence, whether it be from November, after that, last couple of months, whatever. But Subsistence has been a big part of our lives, and it's been a game that we as the community can embrace and enjoy, and everybody get along with pretty good for the most part. For the most part, there are some folks in the community that, yeah, forums, yeah, we'll leave that alone. But my point being is that Subsistence means far more to me than you really realize, I think. You see, back in November of last year, I really started doing YouTube. And when I say started, I mean I started making a conscious effort to actually do a game. But I'm not going to get into all that. I'm not going to drag out that story. The whole purpose of this is to talk about what's happened now. To me, the co-op update was one of the largest updates to happen. It was a great, great time. It added the ability to finally play with your friends and enjoy it with your friends. It also added a lot of frustration on for a lot of us, actually. We all had problems at first, and we all struggled with it, trying to get connected. But we finally figured it out, and thanks to other people in the community, people like Critical. Critical, I don't think people really realize how much... Really realize? It's a lot of royals. Anyway, I don't think people really realize how much impact Critical has had with people in this game. I just make videos and have fun. And this isn't kissing Critical's ass. I just want to say it because Critical does really good videos on testing things. I kind of test things, but I mean, he takes it to a whole new level. And yeah, he has a lot of fun with it too. But Critical was he was critical and helping a lot of people get multiplayer going. And I want to give him a shout out for that, because it's people like that in the community for this game that make this game way more enjoyable than it could be. But enough about that. We've been griping and complaining about a lot of things. And well, Cold Games has been listening to an extent. Now, we do whine about things that are silly. The planks, 3 pieces of wood versus 2. I really wish that'd be back. But hey, I can live with it. It is annoying as hell. But when you're playing co-op and you got somebody like Vamp Bat or Cat gathering wood for you, oh man, things are good. They get a lot of it. It's insane. Our base is pretty big. One day I'm going to show that thing off when we get done. Anyway, about that. We're going to wrap around into this and talk about what's been added in. One of our biggest complaints is that you can't ever really purge the hunters. You can kind of purge them before they get a BCU down by destroying their campfire. If you didn't know that, that is a thing. But we've never been able to really do it. Now, unless you wanted to literally spend 2 days and 2 nights, 3 days and 3 nights, actually, just attacking the BCU over and over again, yeah, you could probably get rid of your hunters, but their base would still stand. They would just take it back over, I believe. I don't know. I didn't have the patience for that. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't going to do that. But what can we do now? Well, Cold Games has added something called the BCU Cracker. What is the BCU Cracker? Man, this thing is awesome. You can use this to destroy a hunter base. You can just craft it in the workbench. And let me tell you, though, wait till we get to the cost of it. It takes 50, count them, 50 electronics, 30 of these things called gears, and as you can see right now in the video, we're killing rogue hunters because that's where you get the gears from. Now, let's talk about the gears. The gears are cool. It's a nice little addition. It's another item that you can collect. You can't craft it right now. You have to get it from rogue hunters. So it creates an involvement or engagement of the rogue hunters. Now, we all know me. I don't tend to have a problem engaging rogue hunters, but apparently a lot of the rest of you do. And shame on you guys. Go after the rogue hunters anytime you can. You do get halfway decent loot off of them sometimes. Plus, it's a lot of fun. Seriously. What have you guys been doing? So anyway, Cold Games felt it was necessary to increase more interaction with the rogue hunters other than avoidance. Like I said, I don't avoid them at all. Not unless I'm just out of ammo or are already hurting and have no med supplies. But seriously, we go after rogue hunters. Enough said. So, you get these gears, you craft up a BCU cracker, you slap it on their BCU and it destroys it. Now, it's pretty neat. Now, it doesn't destroy the base like you think, like just boom, nukes it. It destroys the BCU and the base will begin to degrade or deteriorate. Now, my question is, it doesn't mention anything about this on a player's base, but these are two different objects in the game. If you're a game developer or know about coding or programming, you can do that because these are seen as not one object but two different. That's why our bases look like wood. You can't have an issue where there's a bug where some file gets messed up and you end up actually getting their wood texture, like their texture coloring on your base. Sometimes it's been known to happen in the past. I think it's been fixed. Again, I'm not going to speak to that. I don't know 100%. So once you destroy a hunter base, it does produce some additional loot. What's in that loot, we don't know. We haven't been able to craft one of these yet. We're on a grind to do it. Like I said, it is not easy. You literally have to go and kill rogue hunters for I'm guessing about 5 days in a row almost. And that's if you get both rogue hunters or if both of them are spawned in. Yeah, I killed 2 sets of rogue hunters in this little outing and I only got 6 total gears. Then we found a locked crate. Yeah, you feeling me? So once you destroy the BCU for the hunter base, it'll deteriorate and they'll be forced to relocate. Now that's kind of cool. I'm excited about it just for the simple fact that, well, seriously, it's it's something else we can do to mess with the hunters. Come on, really? Which brings me to my next thing. Cold Games again with his infinite wisdom. So if on cue from all of us in the community griping about the hunters being too overpowered, Cold Games adds in something pretty nifty: grenade-tipped arrows. Seriously, this is badass. This right here tops everything else. They are expensive to make because number one, you're going to need premium arrows, you're going to need a grenade, you're going to need some cordage, and you're going to get one. Now, what we've always talked about in this is what we get, they get. So yes, the hunters do pack grenade-tipped arrows. I haven't had one used on me yet, thank God. I'm dreading that day. So anyway, this is a thing now. So for me, grenade-tipped arrows, awesome for base defense. Just think of the things you can accomplish, especially when they bunch up. That's our biggest problem. We don't have any mass area damage we have. It's just one of us, multiple of them. But they do have it too, so they can break it out. If they can't get a shot on you, I'm waiting for the day that they pull one out and actually kill one of us. That will be the most epic moment in this game to me. I'll be mad as hell about it, but I will also, on the same token, embrace every moment of getting blown up by a grenade-tipped arrow. I can't wait to do it. So anyway, they'll use these when they attack your base. That's something to keep in mind. So if they can't get a good shot, meaning they have to keep you're shooting at them or something, if they can't chunk the grenade or get a good throw on it, they're going to use the arrow with the grenade on it. So I'm thinking if we put walls around our base, they're just going to shoot over it maybe. I don't know. I'm curious, so it makes me want to build walls around the base actually. Just going to put that out there. So what else has happened? Well, because of all these additions, now I can't remember the exact number it takes for power to make these BCU crackers, but 50 electronics and 30 gears, that's once I saw it. And then 10 metal plates, 10 metal ingots, 10 metal ingots. 10. It just hurts. Yeah. That's an understatement. It hurts as much as when they went deep on me. Just saying. So, because of that, there had to be some power and mass balancing. With that being done, your reared animals, as he says, those are animals you just raise. I got excited because when I read that, I was all thinking, "Oh man, you can breed them now." No, not yet, not yet. That eventually it might come, but not yet. So you raise these animals, they produce a higher level quality fat, not just with their meat, but their fat is higher quality too. So it'll give you more bang for the buck. You'll get more biofuel out of it, because biofuel is going to be necessary. Because guess what? He didn't increase power cost. He reduced some things like bed spawns. They only cost like $250 or $350 now compared to the $400, which to me is pretty damn nice. That's a nice change. So you have all these options to get more fuel quicker. All this fuel's not going to help you because generators now work at 2/3 the pace. They'll only generate power as two-thirds capacity. So instead of being 100%, they're going to be like 75, 60, whatever, 67 point something, whatever that 2/3 is. And then they're also going to use 2/3 less fuel. That's the good thing. So it's going to take you longer to ramp. We won't be able to ramp into power unless you build multiple generators. So again, my whole theory of just one generator being enough, never. 2 generators, hell, even 4 now at this point, in my opinion, because you're still getting something out of it. Yeah, you'll eat up a lot of biofuel, but there's another way you can rectify that situation pretty easy. Now, it may not be growable apples, but, well, it's another item we can plant other than cotton and other than tomatoes. That's right, medicinal plants are now growable. Now, I thought you could, like, pull the seeds out of the plant. No, you can't do that. You have to find the seeds. Now, they're available in any of the crates. I primarily have only seen them in the medical crates, but we know how the loot tables are. At least that's been adjusted, which there was no note on that. So it's kind of neat. I'm excited about it. I think it's cool. Yeah. Now, we talk a little bit about everything else that's been going on. Well, there have been some adjustments to co-op as well. Well, the biggest thing that I think, and the biggest game changer right now, is going to easily hand down be the fact you can connect via IP address now. That's an awesome ability that clears up a lot of this trying to find servers, trying to find your buddy and everything. You know his IP, slap it in there, bam, you're done. Okay? That's awesome. I think the next feature it needs to add is be able to join from the chat menu, or not chat menu, but you know what I'm talking about, from your friends when you're having a conversation. Be able to join that way, or just right click on your buddy. So that's pretty cool. Another pretty big thing, well, I mean, shit, it's this. You can now co-op tech. Now, for those of you who don't know, we've had comments from Cold Games back in the past. We've had comments from Cold Scooter, which he just busted himself out in this one. I mean, if you look at the picture I'm showing you right now, it's awesome. Cold Scooter. So he's talking to himself. So this is just testing it. You can now talk in the game by hitting the enter key and typing a message, and they can see it. Finally, that's awesome. For a lot of you guys, that's been a big struggle, I know. But for anybody who's subscribed to this channel, I have a Discord server. You guys are more than welcome to use it. I'm fine with that. There's extra rooms. Just be respectful of each other and everybody. If you need additional rooms made, just send me a message and I'll add them on there. I don't mind you guys using it and everybody just hopping on there to chat. I don't get on there as much to just chat because I only get on Discord when I'm recording or when I'm talking, doing something because of my amount of time. But if you guys want to ever chat on Discord, or if we ever want to get on and have a conversation, by all means, you know where to hit me up at. You guys are my buddies, man. We've been together for a long time. We got a bond. Subsistence. Besides that, we have a lot of other stuff in common, apparently. Anyway, enough about that. So the co-op text chat's been a pretty awesome thing. Now, my biggest thing about this update, and it may not look huge, but to me it is. One of the biggest improvements now is animal leveling health tweak. When you look at it, you'd be in the middle of killing an animal, and if he got the better of you, or somebody snuck attack you, or whatever, you died. That animal went up a level, and not only did he go up a level, say you had him down to 11 hit points, or even 1. He went back up to full. It's just not fair. It's just not. We don't get the level and regain hit points all of a sudden. I'm telling you, man. It's just, we got the shaft. So what has Cold Games done? Well, he's added in a tweak for it. That's right. Whenever an animal dies, or whenever you die to an animal and they level up, or they level up period in the game by killing hunters or us or rogues, they only gain 30% of their health. To me, that's kind of a bummer because my defense animals outside are going to only go up by 30%. Probably not going to do as much defense as they have, which lately, honestly, screw them. They haven't helped me one bit. I've had the hunters go deep on me too many times. Or one time, and they almost went deep again in this video. Sad, sad truth. That's another reason why I'm doing this voiceover is because, damn, I couldn't tell you about half the damn update because I was too busy running with my head, literally my head up my ass. I mean, I've got my marks, my hand marks on my thighs are gripped too tight to shove it in there. It's ridiculous. I did it. I put my head up my ass. Sad. No, you don't want to see pictures, I promise. So anyway, some other things that have happened. Well, this is one thing that it's pretty cool to me because I even said something about it. And I know that this isn't because of me, because I know this is something other people have mentioned too. But it's whenever our items would get damaged, say like your refrigerator, your refinery, any of your things would get damaged, you couldn't tell. They didn't show it. Well, now they show it, and holy crap, I didn't know what happened when I logged in today. I looked at all my crates that I moved, because I went ahead and moved things around and started working on the base a little bit. I did get the base fixed up. There's one floor missing, and that's it. But my crates were damaged all of a sudden. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I moved those. That's why they didn't get, okay, blah, blah, blah. But it was kind of funny because you can see the damage on them. You can literally see all the damage on them. It's kind of funny. And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing the voiceover. Like I said, I got attacked again. And look at all of them. I think he did use an arrow on me. That was right there. Sad. Jesus, man. It just hurts watching this in replay. Oh. So anyway, you now can see the damage. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of stuff he added in this damn update. Now, I think this one came to light for the simple fact that everybody's starting new games, playing new games with their buddies or whatnot. So the need and understanding of how making a bow and arrow works, yeah, it was way too much, which some of us thought so in the beginning with, but you know, we always talk about the balance. Well, Cold Games reduced that. It's only 5 sticks and 6 cordage. I believe it was 12 cordage before 10. I can't remember exactly. That's still a huge improvement. And then the beds, like I said, they reduced the power. It's nice. Now, here's another big item that's pretty important to me because, you know, I use a refrigerator. I turn it off because of the power and trying to save up. Refrigerators now use 0.20 base instead of the 0.25. So when you upgrade them, they're going to get better results. So it's even better. We talked about the generator thing. Some other cool things that he added in was the stacks. Now, storage has always been a problem. I mean, hell, I had to make a giant storage chest over there, storage room over there with like what? I think I've got 10 storage chests now. Yeah, I've got so many I don't even know what to do with them. Sad. But you can now stack ash up to 250. And you can also stack nails up to 200. I love that. It's cheesy and sad, but dude, I love stuff like that. It's nice. Okay? Now, some other things that he did was with just fixing of bugs and models. So he added the models for the premium grenade, and grenade-tipped arrows and third-person perspective. So now when you go into the V mode, you can see it better. Slightly reduced the volume of the generators running, which is I'm glad because it used to drive me nuts, especially before you could adjust in-game sound. Wow. So they increased the detail around the wheelhead texturing, which is a nice little. It does look pretty good. Fixed a bug that was causing single-player profile dazed counters to reset. This is one thing that I think a lot of people are like, "What the hell?" You know. Why does this keep happening? It's not a big bug, but it's not something that it's not high priority. And a lot of people have said this to me, man. Why do my days keep resetting? I'm like, I don't know. It just doesn't happen to me. My days go up more than what they are. You know, they look like I've been in the game more or less. I don't know. It's weird. But it's a nice little fix, especially if you're really wanting to brag about how long you've been playing your game. I mean, seriously, that's bragging rights are important sometimes. So that's pretty much the bulk of everything that was done in this update. It was a big one, like I said. I think it was worthy of just sitting back, appreciating the game, and talking about the update and being able to discuss it and show off the stuff other than just playing through it and just talking about it. I think future update videos are going to be done more like this style because to me this works better. I'm not fighting off people while I'm trying to talk. God knows making Life of Larry episodes is way harder than you can ever imagine when you're trying to it's unscripted and you're just running around the game and you have to let the game happen in order for the story to happen. So you may run around for a couple of in-game days trying to make a story happen and you don't get nothing, and it keeps turning out like that a lot. So this way we can at least talk and not be distracted. So I'm excited. This update has breathed some new life back in the game for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm sad to admit it, but I'm getting kind of burnt out to the point where I was wanting to take a little break from it. You know, I mean, not take a break from playing the game because I love playing it, just making videos because it's become a little struggle and challenging. But I think we're back in a new spot, a new area. I'm getting kind of a little revigorated with YouTube right now. I'm trying my best. YouTube makes it hard to want to do this anymore, but I love doing it for you guys. And because of all the appreciation, all the support you guys show, it makes it worth so much more to me, honestly. I'm not trying to be cheesy. I'm just being honest from the heart, guys and girls. You guys and girls make this single-handedly fun for me because it creates all these conversations. I love answering your guys' comments, and I love the conversations we have, especially on live streams and stuff. So from me to you, thank you for that part of it. And thank you for making me continue to want to do this. Now, with all this being said, with all this being absorbed, we've swallowed it whole. What are your all thoughts? We always talk about this. What do you guys think about the update? What do you like or hate about it? I mean, be honest. We all may not agree, but hey, be honest about from your perspective. I mean, to me, I'm kind of a little miffed about the gear thing. I think that the volume, the rate needs to be turned up a little bit higher. Just me personally. Other than that, it's a pretty damn cool update. I cannot wait to wreck a full Hunter base. It's going to happen, guys. A couple of videos from now, we're going to be doing this shit, and we're going to blow up everything we possibly can. I'm not lying. It's going to happen. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys' support. If you liked the video, make sure and hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time ever watching one of my videos, go back and check out some of the older Subsistence videos. There's some really awesome ones out there. Like I said, we're going to keep doing Subsistence for a long time. I love this game a lot, and it really means a lot to me. You guys don't even know. Well, I've been Bloodstalker. This has been the biggest, not the biggest, but I would almost say that the second biggest update to Subsistence, period. I'm laughing because it took me forever to figure out how to get up on the damn steps of my own base in the dark. That's what happens when you forget to turn your cheaty gamma on. You always pay for it. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, y'all.